So when I was like 6 years old, I was really excited about math before starting elementary school. And for Christmas, I got this multiplication like board game or something. And I was like fascinated by the idea that multiplication was like adding again and again and again, but like in this compressed form. I thought it was really cool. So when I was in second grade and we were going to start studying multiplication in school, I was so excited. Because I was like, I know this, I got it down, it's so interesting. I was pumped for it. And I showed up to school and the teacher like briefly explained it. I was like, yeah, you're like adding and there's these numbers. Now here's your times tables, you memorize them and we'll have quizzes. And I was like, it's not what I expected at all. Then I like tried to memorize them, but I was not very good at it because memorizing is hard for me. And just like I didn't do very well in the quizzes. At first I could like with the lower tables, I could just like add quick enough that it worked. But then like it got to a point where I couldn't do that and I just started like failing the quizzes. And I was really frustrated and like my mom went to talk to the teacher and the teacher was like, well, she's bad at math, like she's good at other things, like she'll be okay, don't worry. And she told me that too. And so like it was really frustrating and awful that this thing I was really excited about turned me into like not good at math somehow. And then like that label stuck with me through like the next couple of grades and they started choosing a team for Math Olympiad, which seemed like really fun to me. A lot of my friends were doing it and I really wanted to join, but I had to be chosen, and because I was like bad at math, they didn't let me in, which is really sad. But I just like kept going, and, like, you know, it was all right. Then in the sixth grade, I had an awesome teacher, and she had like problems, like cool, challenging problems in the back of the room, and all these like more exciting math things. And she like looked past that label, which is like changed basically like my school experience, and I like started working on those problems, and I felt so accomplished after working for so long, solving like tough problems, and it was great. And that managed like to get me out of that place where I like thought of myself as bad at math, and like my teachers thought of me as bad at math. Then I switched schools for the 7th grade, and the label was gone, which is really great. And in this school, you didn't have to get chosen for Math Olympiad, just go to the classes. And so I did. We got to do these problems that were a lot like the ones in my 6th grade teacher's like back of the classroom. And I loved it. My friends were there, and I started to really love math because in Math Olympiad, what we did was just like look at kind of similar things that we did in high school, but just deeper and like doing this challenging, cool problems. And I really fell in love with math doing that. And the label was gone. It was great. I was just like, it's really good. I got to college and decided on a math major. Here I am, like, big change. I'm happy with that.